everyone, and welcome to the second part of my video log, my vlog. I was thinking that I should just take it a little bit of a drive today and show you off some parts. This is a bit outside my town where I live, and yeah, as you can see, it's quite cloudy and grey day today, but yeah, I was a bit bored, so I decided to take a drive, and I will skip some parts in this video, and I will show you a few different places. I will record some small videos on different locations which I enjoy to go to. First of all, as you can see, this is pretty much the countryside here. A small road with a couple of houses on the sides here. Some farmlands. I believe they mostly plant and grow cabbage here because of the local food factory, which uses a lot of cabbage. And yeah, you can see it's been raining a little bit, and yeah. Well, I thought I would show you a little bit of this road. We'll see how long it takes, and hopefully my phone won't go out of space, or the video won't be too long. Hopefully I can record a couple of different parts. And I also have my camera with me, so I will take some pictures, and I will probably make a little bit of image gallery for it, which I will attach in this video, so you'll see some images as well. But yeah, this is a nice place, nice small roads, small houses on the sides, quite a lot of old houses, and this is actually up on a hill, which is the biggest hill around this area. It's 306 meters high, so, and my town is at 76 meters above sea level, I think. Here's a couple of old German three-wheeler cars. Oh, it starts raining a little bit. Hopefully it won't rain more. Yeah, I'll take you around this hill, which some people call the cradle of Sweden. Yeah, well, it sort of is. This is where the first kings were living, or ruling as part of Sweden, back in the Viking Age. This is where the area where the first Christian king was baptized, in this area here, and yes, it's important historical role in the development of what became to be Sweden, because it's a little bit earlier before it was actually called Sweden. So yeah, anyway, I'll show you around a bit, and hopefully we can see some nice stuff here. It's beautiful nature around here, really, really beautiful nature. I really love it up here, especially in the summer. You know, going up here a warm summer day or a warm late spring day, it's absolutely beautiful. But today it's a bit chilly. Oh, this is a factory on the left here where they make vodka. Thor's Hammer vodka. It's pretty cool. Really expensive, but pretty cool. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah. Alright, I'll turn left down here, because this is a place I really like to go as well. An even smaller road. Anyway, yeah, that's not snow. That's actually white plastic. I don't know why it's been laid out there. Silage, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I'll show you around these areas here, and yeah, we'll see what we can find. I knew a few nice places, and I was thinking that maybe I should take a walk and go around here, even though it's not the best day to be here. It's very, very early spring here. It's 11.2 degrees according to my car. That's centigrade Celsius, so it's not really warm. It's a bit chilly, a little bit rainy, grayish day. And as you can see, the fields have been cultivated. I don't think they've been seeded yet. No, I don't think they have been seeded. I think they are only cultivated. They might have actually been seeded, but it's not growing anything yet. So yeah, and I'm gonna bring you back here later in the summer or later in the spring, when it's a bit more green out, and you will see the enormous difference to what it looked like today. It's a bit dull today, but in the summer it's absolutely amazing up here. It's starting to get green, as you can see in the ditches here, but and on some of the bushes, but really it's very early spring. So yeah, I'll let the recording go for a couple more minutes, and then I'll end it or pause it, and then I will return when I get to a more interesting location. Oh, by the way, yeah, I will leave it recording a couple more minutes, and I will talk a little bit more when I came to think of it, because we are getting up to a pretty big farm up here, or pretty big. I say for this local small area, it's a pretty big farm. It's an old mansion, you could say, where some lord, or whatever you would call it, used to live. Yes, Americans, we do have lords and kings and queens here, which I know you don't hardly even know what it is. So yeah, here comes what used to be a very big farm back in the day. This is actually basically the land. Here lived the landowner of the majority of the big area here. So as you can see, I have a truck trailer there, and some turkeys. Oh, it's big chickens, really big chickens. Right. Yeah, they have a few trailers and stuff like here. It's not much of a farm anymore, but it used to be. There's some cultivators standing out. It's Amazon cultivator, I think it was. Looks like it on the colors. You can see there's some wrapped round bales. And here's another big farm. Also, you can see here here is the actual boundary, the small wall of stones which they put up to mark the borders of the land. So this is another landowner actually here. Another farm. So yeah, this one is. Yeah, this one is in use. Oh, you can see a Claas tractor there. And the Amazon Cedar, I think it is. Yep, you can recognize them from farming sim. Oh yeah, that's a Claas tractor. And the dump truck, Merlot. There's a logger up there as well. New Holland. Yeah, this is a bigger farm. And this is in use as well, so this is a much bigger farm. Really nice to see. And and I'm scanning the fields around me, trying to see if I can find... almost went into the ditch there when I met that car. It's really narrow, this road, so it's not really a two-car road. That wasn't the best place to meet on. You'll see a M signs, which is a meeting point where the road is a bit wider. So yeah, I'm scanning the fields to see if there is any deer around here. And it usually is a lot of deer around here. A lot of deer. I think they calculated to, in this local small area, about 10 or 11,000 deer in 2009. We have wild boar here as well, which is a menace. They are causing a lot of damage. So basically they are shooting them whenever they see them. And yeah, really nice area. I like it up here. It's quite a lot of different to the area down where I live, which is just about 20, it's not even that, 15 kilometers away. It's, yeah, big difference in small areas here. Here's a big farm to the left. That's a horse farm, I think. No, that's... Whoa, I'll have to turn. Well, I'm looking in the other direction. Yeah, I'll take to the left here. I'm actually gonna keep talking for a bit. Or maybe no, I'm not gonna talk. Because it disrupts my concentration from driving the car. So yeah, I'll pause the video here and I will be back when I get to another interesting point, and then I will get out of the car and show you around. So I'll see you in a couple of seconds. Alright, I'm back. Just a couple of minutes, some minutes later. I'm gonna turn down into the old quarry harbor actually. And is a small gravel road, as you might notice. A bit bumpy. And you can see I have fixed the vibration problems on my phone as well. Oh, here I'm meeting a car, so I'll have to wait up here. Let him pass by. Yeah, a lot of the houses up here is made out of limestone and sandstone and stuff like that, because that's a lot of stuff up here. It's a very special hill, this, or mountain you would say, might call it. It's layered and in a sort of step pyramid layout. So you got layers of limestone, sandstone, chalkstone, and some volcanic rock as well. And yeah, you can find a lot of fossils here. One of the oldest meteorites in Sweden, or in the world I think, has been found here, which is really rare because it was only a few years ago, back in 2008, 2009, it was in the newspapers that some scientists thought they might have found traces of extraterrestrial life on it, like bacteria and stuff in that meteorite. So it's really, really old, because that meteorite was probably 100-200 million years old. So it's really, really old here in this area. So you can find a lot of pre-dinosaur fossils and stuff like here, old seashell and squids and stuff, you know, from 100,000 or 100 million years ago. It's really, really old. Yeah, really old, small gravel road. I'll turn left down here, and here is the old quarry harbor. Just down to my right here. used to be a wire railroad leading from the actual quarry site down to the harbor. And as you can see, there's some stones lying around there that they mined or quarried. And yeah, this is where they usually used to load the ships with the stone. Mostly limestone, sandstone and chalk stone. As you can see, it's a really grey day today. You can't see to the other side of the bay. It's about 30 kilometers maybe across the bay here, and usually you can see across it, but not really today. So yeah, not really interesting to see right now. Changing the gear, starting on third isn't good. And as you can see here, some old buildings and stuff. I'm using the wipers a bit here, and yeah, it's much nicer in the summer because some days they run it the old stone cutters, the stone saws and stuff like that. So yeah, I thought I'd just show you a little bit of it when I was here. And I'll pause the video again, and I will return when I get to the one of the quarry sites. Probably. Anyway, if I don't find anything more interesting before that. So yeah, I'll see you in a couple of seconds again. Alright, I'm back. I'm up here at the main quarry site, which is a really big quarry site. They used to mine mostly chalkstone or limestone. I don't know if that's the same thing really, but you can see here is an artificial lake, which actually they have a lot of fish here, and you can go fishing here. It's really nice. I'll just show you a little bit. It's absolutely beautiful up here. I absolutely love it. And as you can see, I don't know if you can see it on top there, it's a lookout tower. And I'll go up there and show a little bit more. Unfortunately, as I said, today it's a bit grey and it's a little bit rainy, and you can't really take in the view. You see there's a camper trailer down there and some people fishing and stuff. Yeah, it's beautiful. I have nicknamed this the mini Grand Canyon, and this is also where they filmed. If you have seen the movie about Arn, the Templar Knight, this is actually where they filmed one of the scenes. I believe it might be straight down there to the left of the cliffside, or on top there on that flat area. I think it might be on that flat area where they filmed it. So yeah, this is where they had the well, what it's called. I can't really find the word for it. Anyway, so yeah, I'll pause the video, stop the video, and I will see you later in a different spot. So yep. Alright, I'm back in the car, and I have decided that actually I won't show you the lookout tower today because there is not really a point to do so. Because of the weather, you can't really take in the view anyway, so I don't know if I can just find the car keys here. There they are. So yeah, I'll just pause the radio. I'll just drive around a bit and show you around the roads instead. A little bit of vibrations on the camera there. I'm sorry. There we go. So yeah, I'll show you around instead in the car. For however long I can film this video. I accidentally managed to stop the old videos, so I have to merge them together here. So I'm on a new video recording, so yeah, I'll just show you around, and hopefully it doesn't start raining too much more, because my wipers are a bit squeaky for some reason. It might be a bit dry, I don't know. The rubber might be a bit dry. Anyway, yeah, as you can see, this is absolutely beautiful here in the summer or late spring. I'll definitely take you down here to this area when it gets a bit more green, or when the trees start to get green. You can see it's already starts to get really green on the ground here and stuff like that. Yeah, so I'll show you around a bit here. This is a natural park. It's called Munkängarna, which translates to the monk fields. It used to be managed by a monastery back in the days, and there is a lot of natural, you could call it onions. I don't know what it's called in English. Ramslök in Swedish. It grows wild here. It smells really strong of when they are blooming, flowering. And here you can see it's a horse ranch down here. All other old farm buildings and stuff. And yeah, an old stair up on the right side there. Yeah, this is a really, really nice place. Today, as I said, it's grey and dull. It doesn't really show the power of the view around here when it's immense. I can tell you the beauty of it when it's in the late spring. It just takes my breath away. You can imagine here when it's green, it's like going through a green tunnel. Because it's so dense vegetation here, the leaves are so dense that it's almost as dark in the night or in the day as it is in the night here underneath the trees. It's amazing, and it's so quiet and so silent up here. It's amazing. I really love it up here. This is one of my favorite places when I need to go and relax and just get some peace and quiet in the summer. This is where I go and just walk around and yeah, listen to the water flowing into the ditches and the rivers here. There are a couple of waterfalls here as well, small ones. You can just it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful up here. Yeah. I'm lost for words really when I just think about how beautiful it is. I'll have to wait for this car to pass because there is a meeting point here. He didn't even thank me. What a sub. Well, I would love to live. Oh, like living in this house here would be absolutely amazing. It's just a small house, but I would love living there. But getting a house here is, as you can imagine, it's quite expensive. But it's so beautiful here. There really isn't any words to describe how beautiful it is in the summer. Or early spring, especially, or in late spring, I mean, not early spring. Especially in the late spring when it's bright green, it's just amazing. Here's a sign for the quarry which I show you. This is the actual entrance to the quarry to get down in the quarry, but I won't go in there right now. This is where they actually also in that quarry filmed an old B movie, which was, I think, was pretty big in America. It's called in the 80s. It's called Ninja Mission, and this area was the ending part of it. Depicted the border between Russia and Finland, and where a big combat scene, you could say, there between the ninjas, the CIA, and the KGB, and in the winter. So yeah, pretty interesting. As you can imagine, it's such a special place. So it's been in at least that I know of 3 movies, probably more. A few of them, of course, is just it's pretty much crappy movies, but still, it's movies. And I'll take you down to another town here, small town, village, whatever you would call it. I was a little bit early there. I'll take you down and show you around a bit there. Probably. Or no, I won't actually. But I will go up to the top of the hill and show you how it looks up here. Yeah, it's quite a steep hill up here. My car is still a little bit struggling. I might be in a little bit too high gear, but it's quite a steep hill. I don't know how, if it shows in the video how steep the hill actually is. Right here it isn't so steep, but parts of it is pretty steep. And yeah, I'll have to remake parts of this video later on. Preferably if I get a better video camera to record with, which I can make longer videos, or if I just get you know, if I just have to use my phone. I hope it's not too embarrassingly bad quality. I think the camera is decent enough. Yeah, take you around a bit, and I'll post this on YouTube as I usually do, because you are watching it on YouTube right now, I would expect. Well, when you hear this anyway, not when I'm talking. You know what I mean. But this much shows of the environment here where I live. Well, someone is already decorating for Easter. And yeah, I don't know if it's so much raining up here as it's getting into the lower parts of the clouds actually. And here's the parking to go to the lookout tower. One of the back road up to the lookout tower. And here's another yeah, road up. Yeah, the views out here on my left is breathtaking, even if it is cloudy. I'll probably stop and take a couple of pictures when I get up to the hill here. It looks pretty nice because I'm looking down on the clouds. Actually, I'll just reverse and back up, park next to the road here, in the middle of the ski slope, and I will go out and take a couple pictures, and I will be back with a video shortly, and I'll catch you then. Yeah, as you can see, this is quite a view. Actually, even if it is cloudy as hell. Since I'm actually walking in the ski slope, you can see the ski lifts there, which is of course not active now. This is an old house which is falling apart. Yeah. But you can see this amazing view here. And I can tell you, if it wasn't cloudy today, you would see a long distance here, and you could see I'll have to show you someday. There's actually a snowcat down there, which I used to prepare the ski slopes in the winter. It's parked down there by the red and white tent, down by the pond. Oh yeah. Well, I'll just show you around. You can see the top of the ski slope there. It's really steep, and you can see my car parked next to the road. I'll walk up here again. You can see my trusty Volvo. Up there is a restaurant and stuff like that. Some people standing up there. Yeah, I'll pause the video again, and I'll see you later. Alright, I'm back in the car, and I'll... oh, there we go. I'll continue to show. I think I'm up to about 32 or 33 minutes already, so it'll be a long video again, which I really like to do. It's a big parking place for the ski slope, restaurant, whatever. A lot of people up here right now. Yeah, now we're going down again. That isn't actually the top of the hill because the lookout tower is on the top of the hill. But you can see the view here on the left. It is amazing. It's totally amazing, this view here. I'm up in the. I think I'm up in the clouds. Well, not too dense clouds today. Sometimes it's just really, really, really dense fog up here when you're up in the cloud layers. But yeah, not too bad today. Really nice. Oh, nice! It's still 11.2 degrees. And it's, you can see some small hunting towers there, maybe. Talking about deers, I was mentioning deers earlier in the video. I just after pausing the when I was down at the Quarry Harbor, I actually had a deer running across the road just in front of my car, which I wasn't close to hit it because I wasn't driving fast, but yeah, unfortunately you miss it. yeah, I haven't seen any deer yet, but I will yeah, later on in the summer or spring when it's a lot warmer and I will and for hopefully if I have a camera, a decent camera, I will a video camera that is, I will take I might do a 2-day hike up here with a friend or something, and I'll stop, have some barbecues and stuff like that. And I'll show you a bit more, and maybe he can film me, and we can I can show you a little bit. Yeah. Well, I could actually pause the video, turn to the front camera of the phone and film myself while driving, but I don't know how interesting that would be for you to see my ugly face all the time. And I'll take a short detour here. I'll show you because I know there is a couple of farms and stuff down here, and it's a twisted road again. The 1 kilometer to a bed and breakfast, the sign said there, which you couldn't see. Some flowers in the ditch here. Called Tussilago or Hästhov, which means horse hoof in Swedish. They have 2 names, are called by 2 names, depending on, I guess, where in Sweden you live. Tussilago is the name I'm grown up with, which isn't really sounding Swedish, but yep, here we are, farmlands again. Here are some pretty damn big farms or big fields. Yeah, I don't know what to talk about really. Well, I have to ask you or give you post questions for you to for me to answer in the next vlog or vlog. I'm not vlogging, video logging. Here's the bed and breakfast. There's a big farm. 3 kilometers to ski stop. Yep. Yeah, this is the countryside. Looks like an old train station. Probably an old train station. Old farm. Oh, this is a burial area. A burial ground on my left. There's a lot of churches around here. There's a nature reserve. Oh, and here you can see the terrain changes completely again to a lot of limestone formations. Again. It's the old church, Österplana Church, which is one of 6 churches on this hill. A lot of churches, as I said. And this is a different, completely different terrain again. More of a moorland. There's another quarry straight ahead to the left. Yep, there's a different quarry. And there's a tight turn around here. This is, it's so diverse, this area where I live, so it's, you just go a couple of 100 meters in some places and it's a completely different nature, completely different terrain. You can, it's a completely different biome, I would say. and it's really exciting to live in such a fantastic area. This is part of why I love living in this area and why I, even though I have been moved out for a couple of years. Oh, there's a deer actually to my right, just by the road. You couldn't see it because it was a right turn. Sorry. Well, standing there grazing on the field, with a couple of big horns on it. As you can see, I'm not driving very fast. And there's really no point in driving fast to show off the area around here. There's some few other wrapped around bales, quite a lot of them, and a trailer, bale trailer. Here's a very big farm on my right. Good guess it's a pig farm. Old Volvo 240, yellow one. Yeah, here's a pretty big farm to my left, and he's turning into it, or to the right, I mean. Yeah, big farm. Not a huge farm, but big farm. Information signs over the hill. As you can see, the soil is very red here, which is due to it's a lot of sandstone in it. A lot of red sandstone. Down on the sandstone step of the steps in the hill. It's starting to rain a little bit more. Oh, there's a house for sale. Wish I had the money to buy it. Change up gear. Barn, cow shed. Yeah, farms, more farms. There's a big farm to the right there. Old burial ground, and just to the right in the hill, small hill. Church straight ahead. I don't know if you can see it because of all the trees. I can't really see it. Now I can. And yeah, I'm getting down to the low ground again. Yep. A bit faster because it's so much a wider road, and yeah, lots and lots of farms around here. Oh, here we go down to 50 kilometers. I actually turn right here. Yes, there is actually a racetrack here, but yeah, I won't show you that today. I'll go there in the autumn when they have the big rallycross competition, the Swedish Championship. It has been in the European Championship, I think, sometime. So yeah, I'm going through a small village again. Looks like an old schoolhouse, probably, to the right here. mineral factory. I don't know what they are doing here. Something with minerals. Let's see, a lot of small houses. Cozy little town looking like a storybook, like an Astrid Lindgren storybook. And if I go to the right, just around this corner, I get to the racetrack. Or not right corner, a little bit further up here. But yeah, the racetrack is to my right now. You can't see it from the road here, but it is there. I use the fields as parking for the spectators. That's why I'll keep it in the autumn when the harvest has been when it's been harvested, and you can just park your car on the stubble. So that's how it works. And let's see here, where is the road to where the racing teams go in? Alright, it's just up ahead to the right. Here we go, to the right here. Go-kart track, Skinnekulle Ring, which is a racing track. Svenska Foder, which is a silo or a mill, which they store grain to be or make animal feed on it. So yeah. I guess that's where the farmers around here take their grain. And Brad, look at that, American style grain silo. I'll be darned, there is some here as well. Or as you would say, crappy handbag. Yeah, it's a seeder, a cultivator, more cultivators, some trailers. Yeah, something like that. And here is a pretty big church. And this, just by this church, is where the first Christian king in Sweden got baptized. This is where Sweden became Christian, because that king made the decree saying basically that anyone that didn't turn into Christianity would be killed, basically. So he demanded that all the all the others would be Christian. And right on the right here is, you can't see it, Bishop Ruin, or a ruin of an old bishop castle. This is just a couple of walls standing now, but right up here to the right. I don't know if you can see it from the ground. You might be able to. Well, it's not huge compared to British standards, but it's big for being a Swedish standard. No, you can't see it. And again, farmlands, and more farmlands. And I think I'm up to 47 minutes again. Probably running out of memory on my memory card. I don't care. I'll just film as long as it goes. And I'll go back home again now. It starts raining more and more. There's Lasse's road to Lasse's Cave, which I will tell you more of another time. So remember that name, Lasse's Cave, or Lasse in the Mountains Cave. His name was Lars, nicknamed Lasse I Berget, Lasse in the Mountain, or Lars in the Mountain. He was a bit of an original, living in the late 19th century with his wife and 6 children in a one-room house which he built in a natural cave. and he was a poacher. So he killed the king's animals, or the only one that was allowed to hunt on the hill here at that time was the king. But he was a poacher, so he shot the deer and stuff and sold the meat. And anyone that came close, he basically threatened to shoot. And his wife had what's called, she made clothes and sold it in markets, and yeah, he was living like an outlaw basically. So yeah, here we go out on the main road again. I'll have to stop here. Yes, there's a couple of trucks and I'll wait for them to pass. I'm not really in a hurry. Of course, there's a lot of cars coming right now. 10 degrees outside. Oh, come on. Why is there a lot of cars right now? Oh well, I'll pause it and I'll be... I don't pause it. Here we go. Missed a bit in a gear change there. Yeah. As you can see, it's raining more and more, and yeah, I'm gonna go home. I'll be home in about 10 minutes, so hopefully this video isn't ending before I get home. So yeah, I would be happy if you post any questions to this video, if you you know, have any questions for me. I can answer them in the next video. I can show you stuff if you do something special you would like to see. Maybe I can arrange it somehow. And yeah, I know this site is called TSH Gaming, this YouTube channel. And yes, I will start posting gaming videos as well, but not right now. It's a work in progress basically, because of limited resources, you could say it right now. It's a damn speed camera again. I hate speed cameras. They have actually, the speed cameras have flashed at me 3 times, I think, but I have never got a ticket for it yet. I guess I've been lucky. Last time I was driving way too fast, but since, according to Swedish law, you have to be able to recognize the driver to be able to find him, because they compared the picture taken by the camera with the driving license register. I guess the sun was low. I have a sort of bad windscreen, so probably too much reflections, and I had my it was early in the morning, so I had my headlights turned off or turned on, and I have 3 extra lights in the front of my car, so probably they weren't able to recognize me. And also it was when I was with my ex-girlfriend. Whatever that means to anyone. Yeah, we were going to vet with her birds. She had a big bird cage in her lap, so probably they weren't able to recognize me. So yeah, I was a bit lucky then. I like to go fast, I don't know why. It's nice to go fast, to drive fast. myself to keep the speed limit, which I actually do right now. It's a 80 kilometers per hour speed limit, and I'm actually keeping it 80 kilometers per hour. So, well, I try to keep the speed limits, but it's hard sometimes, especially if it's not a lot of traffic. You saw the John Deere there. Sorry, the pickup, which is a tipping trailer on it. After it. Oh yeah, this is the, as I said, this is the area around where I live. I'm up to 40 minutes now. That means 56 minutes in total, I think. So about 1 hour of video. And I hope I won't bore you with my ranting. I'll have to jump to 60 here. Should be home in about 5 minutes, so should be reach the limit on the video. Course to the left here. Oh, it stopped raining. I tend to forget my wipers sometimes. Especially now that I'm talking to you, I'm concentrating to talk to you same time as I'm driving the car. Sorry for whistling. I'm just a bit bored, I don't have any patience, and yeah, that's just the kind of guy I am. I need to have things to do all the time. So, yeah, hopefully I can go for 6 more minutes in the video. I will probably stop talking and let it go to the end here, because this part you have seen before in my last video. And the space on the phone is also running out, so yeah, it's gonna be a big video again. Yeah. You can see the sign, welcome to Lidköping by Lake Vänern, and some information signs what happens. Information signs what's happening in the town in the near future. Biogas plant, the cycling center in there again. Yeah, you have seen it before. Yes, I said I don't like to drive slowly, and the car ahead of me is driving way too slow for my liking. And this is where I turned last time, and I'm not going to turn this time because I'm going home. And this way is much shorter. This is what it looked like. And Brad, Thomas, Sputnik, and especially Jim, which is probably who I made this video for, because he was interested. I talked to him earlier today, and he was interested to know how it looks around my place, so I decided to show him. Sorry, bit of a cough there. Yeah, I'm almost home. And hopefully in the future I can make this video on my quad bike. Yes, I do have a quad bike, but it's needs some repairs and it needs to pass the MOT before I can actually use it. And besides, it's not warm enough for me to really enjoy using it right now. It also means I would need a GoPro camera. So, yeah, maybe I'll be able to sort that out in the summer. We'll see. Yeah, this is the way I drive home from work every day. I'll just pass by before the roundabout where I turn into my work. Here's some horse stables where girls go riding, you know, horses, nothing else. I hope. Seems to be a competition today. And this is where I turn into where I live. The sound of this engine, of this car, it's so wonderful. I really love it. It's 45 minutes this video, the second part of the video, and possibly it will stop before I get completely home. I don't know, but I will stop talking now, and I hope you have a really nice and good day, and I will talk to you on TeamSpeak. If you have any questions, please post it below, and I will try to answer them in the next video. I will see you then, so bye bye, and I'll let the video run until it stops or I get home. So bye bye.